This is sideline breathing for lateral rib cage expansion. So we can use either a yoga block or a foam roller for this. And if these feel too aggressive, we can always roll up a thick bath towel or a yoga mat or a blanket and use that as well. So I'm going to demo with a yoga block here. We are going to set up in a sideline position and place the yoga block underneath our upper rib cage here. You can play around with a little bit higher towards the armpit or a little bit lower, depending on which part of the rib cage here that we're trying to feel expansion in. So I'm gonna find somewhere in the middle. You're going to just lay across the yoga block and support your head either on your arm, or I actually might use this foam roller here, because whenever we can keep a neutral head, that is ideal. So here I'm using the foam roller to support my head, and then I'm letting the yoga block just push and compress my bottom ribs so that this top side of the rib cage kind of opens up into more of a rainbow arc or C shape. From here, I'm going to place my hand behind my head to open up my chest wall, and I'm going to reach my elbow up to the ceiling and then slightly back so that I feel a lot of space open up in my armpit and in my chest. If I feel uncomfortable, tingling, or sensations in the arm, just back out of that position and work your way towards a more open position over time. My legs and my hips are stacked on top of each other, and my knees and hips are around a 90-degree angle at the hips, 90-degree angle at the knees. From this position, I'm really gonna let myself relax and melt into this yoga block so that I get even more of a stretch through this top upper rib cage. And then I'm going to just breathe. I like either long exhales out through the mouth, soft inhales in through the nose. We are always going to inhale through the nose here. Or we can just do exhales and inhales that are long and soft out through the nose. So what that looks like is this. As I breathe, I'm trying not to let any air come into this blocked bottom side of my rib cage, and I'm trying to send all of the inhale and air and expansion into this upper portion of the side of my rib cage, and I might even feel some air coming into my chest and my back as well. But I'm really thinking of breathing into my armpit or just below my armpit and trying to send all of my air into this area and let all of these tissues relax. And that is how we're gonna do our sideline breathing for lateral rib cage expansion.